So yeah, spheres. Now that we're actually in the server, I can fly around. We saw the belt, which, as you said, is right above the goo.
Yeah,
but it doesn't. Yeah, go ahead and finish your thought on that.
Yeah, the slime down here, or whatever, the water, or whatever you want to call it, doesn't actually hurt you. But missing the belt falling down there, I mean, it's almost impossible to get out. You can hammer jump out, but that hurts you if you could do it quick enough. But then you only have one route out of there, and if somebody traps you down in there, unless you get a nice flak or sniper shot, it's going to be real tough to escape. So it's quite dangerous in that area. You can see that there's actually shock ammo and stuff like that next to the teleporter that goes back around the belt. But you're going to see a lot of traps set up around there, and that's a high contention point for the players. Also, you don't think a lot about the upper high point. There's actually thigh pads. So if you go above armor in that back cubby hole on the left, you'll see players get stuck back there. Somebody down on armor with a shock will launch, or in a flak will launch balls up there and just get somebody trapped up there. So it's a point that you kind of gotta, you go in there when you think you're free, and then sometimes you'll see players get stuck up there and then have to escape narrowly. There's also a lot of fighting is going to happen kind of around the boxes down at the lower ramp area near the minigun. You'll see a lot of players use that box to actually hide behind and dodge bullets. Because this is not ZP or anything like that, so you'll be able to duck under like sniper rifle shots and things like that. What's up, man?
Hey, so yeah, everything's set now. Everything's peachy keen.
Okay.
As
Someone's yelling at Paco. Anyway, so it looks like Disc is in the server. I think we're just waiting on RickJames. Paco's given the go-ahead that everything's good. So match will be underway shortly. And speaking of shorts, I have no shorts on. Just kidding.
I love
we
it.
get Twitch ban. Anyway, yes. So that's basically spheres. Yeah, a lot of play over the armor is actually high contention in this. If you notice, there's a sniper rifle all the way down on the bottom, down this long, unnecessary corridor. I think that was an attempt to make the sniper rifle hard to get.
Of an impact. Yeah, you kind of have to go out of your way to pick it up. Honestly, the sniper on this map is a gun that you typically pick up when you're playing from behind, when you don't have map control. Which is interesting because it is, probably the most powerful gun in the game right now if you're good with it.
Yep.
So you can use it to kind of work your way back in.
That's a click in.
As here we go, folks, kicking off the opening matchup of Duel or Die.
Yep,
RickJames versus Disc.
I'm going to start off with Disc. Disc gets the portal spawn right to the shock rifle and the belt, so he's going to start off really good. That means armor is given up to RickJames if he was in the correct position. Disc comes low, takes out the rocket launchers, notices that the armor is gone, finds RickJames. RickJames already connected, already has the sniper rifle. That's 2, and Disc is down, showing the power of that sniper rifle. RickJames also looking for that frag, and then into the slime like I mentioned.
Yeah, you take a look at the ping difference, about 90 to department, 113 to RickJames is 34. A minigun battle here, as of course RickJames is going to win that, as he had the health advantage as well. But Disc knows he's got him wounded.
30 health on RickJames right now. He's going to try and get away. Get some vials, got himself a flak cannon. He needs to disappear. Hits the shot. 30-40 out of the 113. RickJames is going to power his way to this armor. Belt is soon. Belt is up. James takes the portal. Nice rockets from Disc. The perfect shot.
Wow. Are you kidding me, dude?
That was nuts, dude. That trap was perfect. Excellent timing, because he was a lot farther away than you would have thought he was. James has already probed it with the shock rifle explosion. Then Rick gets the return kill from the sniper rifle. 2 headshots again on Disc.
Close game so far. Surprised, to be honest, to see RickJames in the lead here, but he's playing it smart here. He knows he has the ping advantage, the map advantage at this point as well, so he's got to try to maintain it and play smart. But going up close with the sniper, not sure I agree with that. Barely wins that engagement with 19 HP.
Yeah, he had to switch to Enforcer. Disc was down to 12. That's an unfortunate spawn. Going to be another kill. It's 5-1, but definitely able to be coming back. Disc That shock rifle is going to spawn in a few seconds. There it goes. Belt is going to be the next contention. Disc, I think, needs to win this engagement. No, he couldn't get the belt. Okay.
Oh, and RickJames was down to 8 HP, but still picks up the fresh belt. And just like that, RJ up to a 5-frag lead here to start map 1 Spheres.
Yeah. Okay, now Disc has got to reset. He knows that RickJames has got the belt. He's got to stay a little bit elusive. That jump kind of sucks. RickJames didn't capitalize, but now Disc's actually going to go aggressive with the flat cannon at close range. This minigun's going to hurt. There's the belt off of him. There's the kill as the flat cannon coming through big on Disc's side. Disc was down to 54 health. Now he's up to 83. Armor soon. iPad should be now.
Yeah, smart gun usage from close quarters, although that shot combo doing some damage. Smart play by RickJames to do just a little bit of damage and back off. This guy's a chance here, though. He's got to regain map control to try to make up some of this ground, down by 4 here. Still plenty of time on the clock.
Oh my god. That sniper bullet actually stopped Disc's dodge. The belt is not taken. That flak secondary almost eliminating RickJames. Minigun doing a bit of damage, but it's less effective in Disc's hand. Never mind, I lie. RickJames thought he could tank it, and that's going to be belt given up. 6-3. Aggressive play from RickJames. Really aggressive. Down to 76, down to 6. Disc spawning on the rockets. Needs to make them count. 4 health. 24 after that pickup. RickJames is actually down to 9 before he got the thigh pad.
Oh, the enforcer shot! Disc, what a frag there. And these engagements have been really getting down to the nitty-gritty. I mean, we've seen RickJames win a few by single digits as Disc wins that battle by about 44 HP. He's bringing it within 3, looking to close the gap to 2, but he's playing smart here. He didn't force the issue there on that engagement.
Yeah, he didn't want to mess with that sniper rifle because he took a point-blank shot from RickJames. He wants to be near this belt, possibly deny the armor. At least make him pay. That shock secondary is going to make him pay. Gets to the armor and let's escape. Switch back to Rick. He's above. Disc.
Oh, look at Disc.
Yeah,
playing a little bit of hit scan game with Rick. Oh! That's smart because he had the health advantage after that belt pickup.
RickJames is now at 78 with the booger gun. Gonna try and work his way away from Disc right now. Bullets flying around RickJames' head. Disc knows he's trapped in this corner. RickJames got to get out. He's got the sniper though, the all-important thing that he's gonna be trying to use to his advantage. The shot combo's missing. He gets hit once. 54 on James.
Again, Disc not shying away from the hit scan, using the sniper quite a lot from distance. He's confident he can land some, despite the ping disadvantages. Now he's actually getting hit by RickJames, and it's still a 1-frag game. Disc needs to just make sure he keeps control of the belt.
Yep, that combo also got him. Disc definitely making RickJames shy away from it. The belt goes, or the armor goes to RickJames, but Disc capitalizes on that positioning immediately. Another hit from Disc. God, his aim is impressive. Looks like he was needed to adjust in the beginning. 7-7 game.
Yeah, really nice play by Disc. Oh!
That was a sniper bullet through that. Oh, unfortunate spawn from RickJames. He's going to need to escape. Nope, doesn't quite happen as Disc has everything in the map and is now fully in control. It's up to RickJames now to try and stay in this game here. He's got a shock rifle, which can do massive damage. Missed that combo a little too close. Does only a little bit of chip damage. There we go. Now the belt's off as he hits a good combo. He's down to 33 after that one, though. As they're going to fight this out.
Look at this shock battle.
They're going to fight it out. RickJames chooses the portal.
No, Disc falls, and that may cost him.
RickJames didn't know.
That was one of the ugliest engagements I think I've ever seen.
Armor goes to Disc. Oh! Minigun doing good amount of damage. There's the poke from the shock rifle, though, knocking Rick back. Disc
Disc missed it! Wow, he really didn't mean to do that.
No,
that's the second time he missed that jump.
I think it's that weird thing where if you're neck too close to a wall in Unreal Tournament, you'll sometimes lag on it. That's what it looked like happened. That blows. And that's a
Oh,
shot
that's a
combo.
big time frag by RickJames there.
Yeah, Rick also has the belt and is in control. Disc needs to escape this engagement without taking too much. He's got armor.
Let's see if I can check this replay, see if it actually worked.
We're 41 health on Disc.
Oh,
That
you
Ripper's coming
son of a bitch.
Rick's gonna go aggressive. Disc is gonna try to escape. No! Are you kidding? Did he get the armor? I don't know.
It's another minigun
I
battle.
think
Really
he got the
surprising
armor.
to see
He's
this.
still alive. He must have gotten the armor from that. He juked RickJames somehow. RickJames is gonna connect and finally kill him, but he lost damage he shouldn't have. So excellent play from Disc. Disc wants this belt. He's gonna get it now. He needs to get out of here. Oh, he's in the slime, and I think that's gonna be it. It's slime time.
Yeah, I don't know. Pretty wounded is RickJames. He gets killed before he can get the armor. What?
18
Wow.
health on Disc. Still alive somehow. 13, 8, 3. Armor denied, and he'll take that. 11-10 in this game. This is intense, dude.
Yeah, this is a great game so far. What a map to start this off. And I'm really surprised RickJames making a great game of it. Or maybe I'm just, I don't know. Maybe I'm just disrespecting him or giving Disc a little too much credit. But look, I mean, with the sniper, 120 ping, no big deal for Disc as he connects with that shot, forcing RickJames to retreat, picks up the armor, and RickJames still favoring that minigun. The air headshot from Disc, making it look easy.
Yeah, no doubt. Oh, there's another one. And I think Disc really needed to adjust this ping for a while, and now he's coming to life. That's a quick adjustment though, showing how good he is as a player. Didn't get frustrated. Able to come back in this game. He's now in control. He thinks RickJames is up there, and he will be incorrect. As RickJames is in another part of the map. So players now probably listening for each other. RickJames has got himself a flat cannon and the shock. Got tools. Sniper rifle taken off the map. Disc now has the upper hand because he knows where RickJames is. There's the nice combo connect and the frag.
That's 2 in a row. Great
Follow it
prediction
up.
by Disc there. Taking advantage of some fortuitous spawns for him to make it a 5-frag lead. That's his biggest of the map so far.
Yep. Okay, we're watching Disc taking the armor off the map. Belt is up. Disc should take this without any problem. Yep, because he's full control of this. RickJames needs to get himself some weapons to get back in this game. He needs to stay hidden. Decides to shoot his enforcer. No. James, I think, has only the pulse enforcer to work with right now. He sees the armor. It's gonna be. He sees Disc. Hopefully, Disc saw him. He's gonna grab the all-important sniper rifle, but now he's got the trap factor going on if he can get out of here. 4:30 left in this match. Armor going to Disc. Rick connects twice with the one with the headshot. There's double shot coming from Disc because they trade blows with that one. They're at 20 health on RickJames, 90 on Disc. RickJames wanting to do damage to get rid of the rest of that stack. Those were close. Secondaries, good prediction.
Oh, pulling out the piston. Nope. Not so fast, says Disc. And he's starting to run away with this. He's got an 8-frag lead now.
Yeah.
Under 4 minutes on the clock. RickJames, who started quite well, has really had to fight from behind for the past several minutes as Disc has maintained map and power-up control.
Yep. Another headshot connect from Disc there. RickJames at 83. Hit again, poked a little bit by that shock rifle. He's at 100 health. A little bit of a connect. Disc takes the armor. Disc definitely running this map. 3 headshots in a row from RickJames, though, is going to turn everything on its head. 18-11. RickJames needs to start coming back now. Enforcer doing damage. RickJames actually down to 14. Is he going to go aggressive?
I think at this point he has to. You need to come up with kind of an uncanny string of frags here if you want to win this match. Actually, it looks like Disc is doing a nice job of barely winning these engagements and retaking the belt when he needs it most. I mean, he was down to 30 HP there. And look at this. He's just going to wait for Rick to move away, and he's got control of the armor, even though he doesn't even need it.
Yeah, he's delaying the armor, make sure Rick doesn't have a timer on it. 2 minutes 47 seconds. He's just going to leave it up, I think, and then take it after he takes damage, which is like just ballsy play, but I think he's confident in his ability to be able to do that. Sniper battle, no one really connecting. That's still better for d1sc because he has the lead, forcing Rick away with the shock secondaries.
Yeah, just
d1sc.
under 2.5 minutes on the clock. d1sc really showing good patience in the early goings of this game to let Rick kind of have map control until he had the opportune moment to retake it, and he hasn't looked back since he got it.
Yeah, belt should be just about now. d1sc just took armor and now is going to get the belt, which means that he's going to have full control again. That could be the end of this game. He's got 2 minutes. RickJames needs to take it from him now. There goes the belt with a headshot. Rick with a nice positioning to get that one, though, but takes a bunch of, or takes at least one shock primary. Forced to get out of that battle. You see where d1sc is? I mean, he has since he's in the lead, he can just stand on this armor and then just take it, because Rick needs to be careful taking the chip.
Oh, wow, what a nice peek headshot.
Yeah, and that's possibly going to be another frag. Yep, and I think that's going to be it. 11:22 right now with 1:30. d1sc showing himself that he can really come back. Stop taking shock. d1sc really keeping a cool head about him as he went down early, missing a bunch of stuff with the high ping, but I think he's definitely adjusted, like you pointed out, and very quickly.
And he's certainly looking like the contender we thought he was going to be. Although this is only map 1, we still have to see Codex, but this was RickJames' map pick.
Yep, and like you were pointing out earlier, like if somebody wins your map pick, what's that do to your confidence?
Especially against the caliber player that, you know, RickJames surely knows that d1sc is. And he's been on the business end of it for 15 minutes now. So d1sc will close this out with a comfortable victory after RickJames kind of stormed out of the gate to take the lead. But again, d1sc weathering the storm, biding his time before he got map control and just had a vice grip on it from that point.
Yep. I just wanted to point out, I mean, props to RickJames. I mean, he had the lead longer than I thought he would on this one. And I think he had d1sc shook for the first couple minutes there.
Yeah, it was kind of a situation where d1sc was probably like, "Oh well, this is gonna be a game. I'm gonna have to really tighten up."
Yeah, the headshots were coming in for Rick. Coming in with that.
So yeah, this is just map 1 of a best of 3, and we've got potential matches coming up after this. So definitely lots of. Oh, that flak by d1sc!
Oh.
Landed on his head, took part of the belt off. I thought that should have been a kill shot.
Yeah, that was real nice.
So map 1 going in favor of d1sc, 25-12.
Someone wants to know, is there any spots left in Duel or Die?
Who's asking?
Damn the Unicorns.
Damn the Unicorns is Max. If he's okay with playing in North America, then yeah.
Yeah, this is an NA tournament, and we obviously have aspirations of branching out, but we wanted to start with something kind of small and local, so it was kind of purely invite. The Euros that are participating now kind of knew what they were getting into, particularly a guy like d1sc, who we said already has played with high ping in the States many times before, so you kind of have to accept that you're going to play with a disadvantage from the get-go.
Yeah, actually, this tournament was not only invite, only 8 players were invited, and they are not, I don't think they're going to play tonight. What's happening is this is the play-in rounds, basically like a group stages to get into the main tournament, because we had some open spots that anybody could volunteer to go in. Of course, it's going to be anybody. It's got to be vetted people we knew who actually are active and would show up. But yeah, the invite players are not playing right now, though d1sc actually wasn't invited because we didn't know if he was interested. But he showed interest and we offered him a spot, and now he's here. Now we're on Codex.
And d1sc getting the fortuitous spawn. He'll pick up the belt. RickJames getting the armor, though.
Yep, d1sc taking nice prediction with the... Oh my god, those rockets doing a lot of damage. 89, but d1sc is going to close it out with a nice headshot. Switch from flak to rockets to sniper rifle to do 3 weapons worth of damage to RickJames. 100 health on Disc. He's looking to control this armor as RickJames has disappeared. Goes aggressive with the mini. 31 on Disc, and then gets the armor. 71 for the grab of the packs, and Disc is going to escape. So Rick should be up here shortly. Nope. Yep. Whoa! That smiley face was in my screen as it flew by Disc's head.
Just like right over his shoulder. He was lucky to escape with his noggin.
Yep.
That combo placement. So patient as Disc will win the belt once again. He's up to a 4-0 lead with the quickness and full map control.
Yep. Disc showing that Codex in the right. Really aggressive by Rick. He actually kind of escapes there. Actually, Disc would have had to switch off the rockets after shooting them up in the air. I think you can't switch once you're charging. Is that right?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure you got to release. And he certainly didn't want to release in that corridor.
No,
the elevator tunnel.
Killed all of them.
Oh, that headshot. See, again, he's not afraid to use that hit scan with his ping.
Oh, man.
6-0 run for Disc. And just feeling fully comfortable here on his map pick.
Absolutely. Oh, no, Rick takes a sniper bullet to the back of the head and now getting a lot of damage from Disc. Disc actually losing his belt, though. 84 health on him. Rick was down to 12. Belt goes back to Disc. Nice timing. Rick wants this armor. He's going to need to actually escape because, yeah, he doesn't have the health to hold that. Rick, I think, right now needs to get weapons and then stay disappeared. Maybe.
Yeah, right now Disc has a vice grip on the 2 main power-ups, the belt and the armor. Rick was able to get it off of the initial spawn, but Disc has had every belt and a good bit of the armors too, so Rick is always fighting from behind, and just it's not something you can be doing against Disc, who is just so solid, even with the high ping.
Yeah, he needs to get like the shock and the flak and then stay disappeared and wait for the major timers to sync. Take the armor when Disc is getting the belt. He's got plenty of time, though he's already down 8, but if his nerves aren't shot, I think he can. I mean, the players can do it. Though Disc, I think, has gotten on point with his aim. Real dangerous. Okay, I think Rick now just took the armor. He's got rockets at least in the sniper and the shock. So if he escapes while doing damage, he's going to be good, but instead he hit.
And Disc retaking the belt and the armor once again. That's 2 or 3 times in a row that Disc has had both of those important power-ups, so just really tough going for RickJames right now. And his Disc is even controlling the weapons, keeping RickJames off of the power weapons like the shock, the sniper, the flak. I mean, just textbook map control from Disc so far here on Codex. Yeah,
really showing his map knowledge and how to control things and making it really look easy, for real.
And that's the thing, like people may assume, oh, you know, Disc hasn't been playing a lot. He may not have been playing UT99 much, but he's been playing the crap out of UT4 on the 1v1 circuit. So that's, you know, just the game sense and the aim both are going to translate here.
Oh.
RickJames actually doing a good job of at least trying to give himself a chance to get the armor.
Yep.
But it looks like,
and if he can get out, he's actually trying to go aggressive. I wouldn't do that. I'm trying to just escape. There he goes. Okay, he's got out with the about 50 armor. Hits direct rockets. There's another one and the frag.
That was a little bit of a mistake by Disc, but great opportunistic frag by RickJames there to break map control from Disc.
Yeah, so that reset things, except Disc came in really aggressive with the minigun at the right time to take a lot of damage off, or take a lot of health off of RickJames, so he got down to 90. They might fight each other at this belt. Rick has got a flak cannon, sniper, and the rockets. I don't think he has a shock. Looking at Disc, I think Disc has everything he needs. There's a nice primary hit. Belt should be now-ish as Rick went into a shocks.
His belt taken again by Disc. I'm pretty sure Disc has had every single belt so far this game, which is it's big time in Duel.
Yep. And both power-ups again. Whoa! Go to Disc, because Disc is showing that he likes Codex. And I think some of the other players that are going to have to play Disc in later rounds are like, okay, maybe
I should eliminate. Yeah. great analysis, Chris, because I mean you're going to see these guys scouting each other out. I mean, you got Got Sly in chat. I think we saw the Snakes there earlier. Snaky. Nice headshot there by RickJames, though, to pick up the frag on the disc. And there's still a lot of time on the clock. This game isn't over by any stretch. It's just disc has been pretty convincing so far in this map. His choice.
Oh my god, he's jumping over the flak primaries.
He's brought RickJames down to 17 HP with just Enforcers.
Ow.
And that frag, able to pick up disc just before the belt comes up. And you know disc had it timed perfectly. So another opportunistic frag, I guess we'll call it, for RickJames. So he's got to leverage this to go on a run here. He needs some health, though, as he's only down to 17.
Yeah, but look at disc. He's already with the weapons he needs and zoning Rick off of this armor. So quickly getting himself back into this game, because now he can challenge for whatever's next. He can run around the map, challenge for weapons, challenge for there. He's going to grab the flak. He's going to probably go for shock next. And then be in position to contest for this next belt, because Rick hasn't done damage to keep him nervous and away. There's the shock. Disc is going to get the shock. Okay, belt is going to be the next point of contention.
RickJames misses the dodge there.
Belt come up, and I think Disc was expecting a trap, but RickJames wasn't there. Belt goes,
Disc kills himself with the belt! Oh no, facepalm.
Oh my god.
And of course, RickJames being opportunistic, taking advantage of Disc, who was, I think, flabbergasted by what he just did to himself.
Yeah, probably looking at his mouse going, what on earth was that?
Are you kidding me right now?
Yeah, miscalculating how much rocket ammo you got. Something that Mr. Grins does.
I think we've all been there, to be honest.
Yeah, I do it a lot. Especially playing CTF. I just don't say anything in CTF because, you know, if you die, it's not that big of a deal.
Yeah, exactly. It's, you know, it's like just get back in the fight. No big deal.
Yeah.
In
Oh,
this
I meant
game,
to
it's
respawn.
a little more important.
Yeah. Anyway, RickJames is actually going to get the next belt. He's got.
Is that his
57
first
health.
belt? That might be his first belt of the game.
That's his third.
Third? Oh, well, I can't count then. Good job, Mr. Grins, keeping track. But yeah,
No problem,
Disc
friend.
definitely winning the belt game in this match so far, or at least this map. Wow, that sausage was dangerously close.
It was. Ooh. Black to 2 headshots. This showing got it. This is probably a good engagement. Never mind, the rockets are going to be on point. 79 for RickJames. Is what he got Disc down to. Disc down to 36. Health packs are up. Disc going to deny the sniper rifle. Good play. Rick should not contest for this belt. Got 640.
He's going to, though.
Oh, he's going to be going. He wasn't expecting that. Disc was quite surprised to see that, but that rocket was on point.
Yeah, they both got really wounded in that engagement. Disc comes out barely on top. He's going to get the armor on top of this. But RickJames gets himself the belt, so with 6 minutes on the clock, he's got to utilize this health advantage to try to get a couple of quick frags and get easy map control, because that's what we noticed that Disc did when he did have map control. He had full map control. He had belt, armor, most of the good weapons, and just was oppressive with his patrolling the map. Rick has been kind of passive with his control of the map.
Yep. Oh, taking 2 nice combos from Disc right there. Rick's coming in aggressive there. He's going to get this kill. Nice. Going to get the armor.
I like
and
that.
now he needs to deny some weapons. I would take that. Sniper. Not there. Now get position for belt. There we go, Rick. Bullies Disc off of the belt area. Doesn't pause to take the sniper.
Again, this is second map. Disc winning RickJames map pick Spheres. This is RickJames being the aggressor here when he needs to be.
Yeah.
He's cut the gap in half, and there's
Nice.
another quick spawn kill frag. This is what he needs to be doing. Be aggressive. He's got health advantage.
Here we go.
String some frags together.
Nice kill, down to 79. Even after Rick went for armor and gave up a belt on a mistime, comes in with a super aggressive flak plays and makes him count. Is now 8-12.
And he's being smart. He knows he needs to maintain control of the belt because Disc will be all over that, trying to get it back to keep his distance, to keep his lead here. But Rick has plenty of time to operate. Not too many frags to make up, and as we've already seen, you can string several together with some good spawns, although Disc, despite retreating, brings RickJames down to 35 HP, and Rick wisely retreats to pick up that belt.
Yep. Disc now needs to get out of this. A little bit of trouble. Oh no, Rick ran out of ammo. Or he had a hammer out for some reason. But now he's escaped. He's got 35 health underneath that belt. Disc still in the lead. 5. Content to look at Rick. That's a nice combo. Rick down to 92. Belt gone. Disc about to come up. Shock lift. Nope, doesn't.
Yeah, we're under the 4-minute mark. Still close. Oh, Rick. Again, we've seen a lot of engagements like that where they take pot shots at each other, they're both wounded, and then they back off.
Yeah, it's because their stacks are pretty even. They don't want to commit. I mean, it's worked out for Rick, but now that he's gotten close, he doesn't want to commit, but now they're going to fight over this belt.
Disc got the belt,
Disc.
actually. That's a mistake by RickJames, and we knew that Disc was going to contest it, and he finally regains it, despite the fact that Rick should have been able to maintain control of map advantage there. Map control.
RickJames leaping over one of those razors. Nice shot from the sniper rifle. Drops Disc down to 87. Disc is going to go in with the pulse.
And this is smart by Disc. He doesn't need to force the issue. Just really needs to burn time at this point. I mean, obviously he doesn't want to allow Rick to take map control back from him, but he doesn't need to, you know, chase him down and seek out a frag here. See, he can just do this right here. Retake the armor, go contest the belt, and burn the clock down.
Yeah, I think Disc is actually in position to probably do a trap here. He's expecting Rick to be there. Rick is not there.
Mistiming the belt, another mistake by Rick.
Yeah, Rick finds Disc at the black cannon. 19 health left on Rick. This is going to be dangerous. Yeah, Disc is going to connect.
And see, that was a point where he should have forced the issue because he knew he had a huge health advantage and Rick didn't have a whole lot of options for weapons, so easy frag for Disc. Turns it into 2 kills in a row. Although, be careful of the Ripper there. So lethal on this map.
It really is. Nice shot by Disc. Oh man, that combo would have been a death of Rick, except Rick took it with his body and then was able to kill Disc. But Rick is down to 40 with only 2 minutes left. 9-14 is the score. Disc, I think, if he plays smart, doesn't have to engage too much. He's actually going to get the armor from Rick. A little bit of power-up mismanagement. I mean, we've seen some belts go and stuff like that. Yeah, Disc is expecting a trap, and I think Rick is going to oblige him. Actually, Rick is going to run away from the belt and give it up. I don't know if he didn't know the time of it anymore or anything, but I think that might be it. As wow, that air sideways flip, black secondary, and that combo would have killed if it had popped. I think this is going to be in Disc's hand. 9-15. Rick just has to go aggressive here. It's worked for him before, and you can do quite a bit of a run on Codex, but Rick is going to accidentally rocket himself, returning the favor that Disc had earlier. Disc, good catch on Rick. Doesn't need to actually press the issue. We got 53 seconds to just go in for some swag kills.
Yeah, I like that. The swag kills.
Yeah, coming in with the
he's going to retake the belt.
Secondary.
I think that, I mean, that really is
hammer?
the story for me, is that Disc did a better job of maintaining power-up control, and then once he did have it, utilizing it to make things easy for himself. Narrowly dodging those rockets from Rick.
Yeah, and that was a
Rick
nice
had several
flag.
opportunities where he could have been more aggressive and just force the issue when he had the belt, keep control of the armor as well, and make it some easy frags for himself. He didn't do that, whereas Disc certainly leveraged his control to get a lot more frags per minute than Rick did. And look,
the Ripper.
The Ripper kill to add insult to injury.
Yeah, the swag kill. But yeah, I think that's really what it is. A lot of the power-up control went to Disc. RickJames, he got some frags strung together, but then kept giving up, especially
but to be
the
honest,
belts.
I mean, kudos to RickJames. I think he did quite well against a stellar opponent who I expect to make a deep run in this tournament.
Yeah, exactly. Disc is once Disc entered the tournament, we thought that he would go pretty far. I don't think there's one more. Yeah,
No,
Disc
he
got
won.
it.
He won. So that was actually a pretty good showing for RickJames, much better than his last tournament appearance. That was a really tough round 1 matchup for him, but he gets props from Paco.
So next up,
Paco props. It's Shattered X versus Infamous Raider.
Ooh.
Ooh.
Shaddy, one of my old MLC